Guys, here we are at the Russian Festival of Art. This place, I don't know, it's kind of amazing. It's incredible. It is really special. Look at this. You have art, you have people, you have this amazing sense of culture right here. And you know what? I bet you the Western news will never show you this, because this right here, guys, this is a big part of Russia. Russia has many faces. It has the Derevnya, which is the village. It has the simple life, but it also has the high life. And you know what? They'll never show you the high life, but I'm going to show it to you guys here today. So if you guys want to know Russia on a different side, make sure you check it out here. Check out the channel, and if you guys like it, you know what to do. Alright guys, art and fashion, right? Here we are in Moscow. It's exactly what you would expect from an art festival. Glitz and glamour, red carpet, but we're not here for that. We're here to actually see an expression of the art. We're here to see what are people drawing, what does it mean to draw, to have inspiration inside your soul. That's what we're here to discover, and that's what we're gonna do, guys. So I'm not too sure if when you guys are watching this, let's say from Australia, let's say if you're watching this from the United Kingdom, or if you're watching this from the United States, maybe you guys weren't aware, but Russia has actually quite a strong art scene. It is fantastic. I mean, historically speaking, Russia's always been a place of art, culture, history. We have some of the best artists, some of the best head writers. We have an entire culture based around our feelings. They always said Slavic people are highly emotional people. The thing is, when you have people who are highly emotional, they love, they hate, they feel, they do everything that emotions dictate. And when they do these things that emotion dictates, it is only logical for you to assume they have to express this in the form of art. And I want to show you something that is truly incredible. This is what Russian art is like. Look at the brushwork. Look at the strokes. It is phenomenal, isn't it? Look at the colors. Now, I personally found the page quite recently, actually. And the page is dedicated to asking yourself, why do people stare at art for so long? What is it about certain pictures that make you stare at it, that make you appreciate it, make you think about it? Well, there was a couple of pages there that I truly enjoyed, and there was a couple of pieces of art that just spoke to me. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. Maybe it's because I'm getting wiser. Who knows? Maybe not. The point is, sometimes when you look at these paintings that are behind me, what you are watching is the creation of human emotion, right? Now, I want you to understand something. Human emotion is not mappable. It is chaotic. It is destructive. It is creative. All these things at the same time. But when someone has the ability to put pen to paper, to put stroke after stroke onto a canvas, to show an idea, an expression that comes from the mind into the heart, there's something special about that, right? There's something incredible about that, because you are learning what lives in the soul of that particular person. That is why people love art. I personally think it's a bridge between people. It's just that simple. You're able to understand that you are not alone in this crazy world, that other people have souls, they have emotions, and the only way you can understand that is because they're able to express it in some way. Now look at this. Now imagine this. Some person sat at this table for hours. Look at the eyes, look at the expression. Every brushstroke, every detail had to be thought out. Every little aspect about it needed thought, needed expression, needed love, needed concept. Is that not the most beautiful thing that you can think about? Like, is that not poetic? Is that not incredible? I think it is. Like, we're looking at the human position made manifest, right? And I know a lot of you guys might at this point might be thinking, well, what the fuck are you talking about, Vlad? That's some bullshit, right? But really, this is what it's all about. Like, when you put all the wars and you put all the destruction, all the things that make humanity hard to look at, I guess. When you build this and you put this in front of people, this, to me, is our saving grace. This is maybe what is the most beautiful thing about us as a civilization that we can create. This tells people, it shows other civilizations, if they are out there, that we are able to create, not just destroy. When our music is made, when our arts are painted, when our feelings are expressed in positive ways, it is such an incredible and beautiful thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a question. Have you created something in your life that is worthy of expression, that is worthy of being hung up at a gallery somewhere? Something that you're very proud of? And if not, why? Why have you not? Maybe it's a business idea that you made manifest, maybe it's a piece of art, maybe it's a piece of music, maybe it's a drawing that you gave to a loved one. Question is, have you made this thing and did it speak to you in a way that excited you? And here's my second question. Why do we not do this every day? Like, if something excites us so much, if something makes us love, feel, happy, creative, why is it that we go to these fucking things that we call jobs and sell our souls for this thing called money and just run ourselves into the ground for these wars? Like, why is that, right? So, hopefully this video will show you a couple of things. The first one and the most obvious one is, look, Russia's a cool, crazy place. It's really cool. That's a lot of cool shit. But the second thing I want to show you is the expression of art is a universal. It's a universal thing. It is a thing that combines all of us. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really do. I enjoyed making it. It's really cool. I never thought I'd be an art fan. I really never thought I'd be an art fan, but I really am. Guys, I got to show you this one piece of art before I jump off. Look at this. This is incredible. That is stunning. Wow, guys, check this out. Look at the brushwork and the details here. This is incredible. Look at the artistry here, the reds. This is absolutely stunning. I've never seen something like this. This is very, I would say very Slavic as far as, wow. For anyone that's interested, this is the artist details. You can look them up yourself. But these reds, these maroons, I love it. Especially with the white, it's something special. Look at this one. Oh, wow. See, guys, this is the thing, like, it's very hard to describe Russia in a couple of words or a simple video. There are people here that genuinely have vision that is so far beyond, and I think part of being an artist is you have to have a history. You have to have some form of experience, some sort of pain, some sort of suffering in order to create. Because if you're a person with no story, how are you going to make something beautiful? You can't. It doesn't make sense, right? You have to lean on something. There has to be a source of truth. And if you look at these paintings behind me, like, whoever drew this genuinely has a skill. Like, that is stunning. It is beautiful. It is, like, look at it. You can't deny it. It is incredible. So this place, this country, these people, it is an experience beyond what you will ever understand. Just recently, we had some famous people come here, right? And these famous people, they came to Russia and they loved it. Why did they love it? Because it's not what they expected is one aspect of it. But when they got shown, when they saw, when they understood what we're capable of, what Russian culture is like, then suddenly they understood the beauty of this place. Because it is beautiful. And it's so surprising for so many people, which is crazy to me. Because I am from this place. But still, at the same time, I'm shocked that people are shocked. Anyway, guys, let's show you some more modern retro art. Look at the strokes and the colors. Здравствуйте.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you? Stunning, absolutely stunning. I love that. That's my Volga, the Russian colors right there. Oh, wow. Oh my God. This is my style. This is my style of art. This is incredible. Look at that. Okay, so this particular painting, it reminds me, see the bear? See this particular painting, it reminds me of one painting that I loved. So there was a photo, and this photo, I think it was about a year before I came to Russia. It was a big bear holding this woman. And man, I actually I'm getting choked up thinking about it now. But I remember looking at it and it just reminded me about what Russian men are like with their women. It's like bigger, strong, but at the same time, there's like this sense of togetherness, this yin-yangness, right? This vulnerability that you can only have around the person that you love. And my God, does that painting capture it? I want you guys to have a closer look at it. It is absolutely stunning. So the artist, so the artist is Sergei over there. That's the gentleman behind this painting, and it is something that is visionary, absolutely visionary. Wow.
So, guys, here I am with Sergei, the artist of this beautiful painting right here. I'm going to ask some questions in Russian, and then I'm going to do a translation later on. Sergei, your painting, which I already showed, is just gorgeous. May I ask you, when you create such beauty, where do you go? Where do your soul and your muse go to create this?
I used to work at sea. I was a sailor, a seaman. Five years, and I saw a lot of unexpected magic, like circles going down to the bottom, then rockets, like huge ones, falling on the horizon like that. They cannot take off. It is some kind of old technology. They just cannot fly away. They are already 1,000 years old, and once every 100 years, they would take off like that and fall.
As we say, like an unfocused or like
Yes, yes. I saw it once. They happen once every 100 years. I later read on the internet what it is and how it could be, and everyone says, well, everyone writes there that it happens once in 100 years, and you have to look for it at the level of Quaker.
Quakers. Yes.
That is the level of a Quaker I saw. I have never seen anyone, but I saw one once.
And it started for me. Well, of course, it wasn't exactly
Well,
because of that, but something like
well
that happened.
watched,
Maybe there was some kind of explosion there or something, and it all came towards me, and I became, well, more or less a bit heavy.
Yes.
In the evening, I sit down and get lost in thought.
And it works out. And what does a person need?
Money, fame, lots of women,
Yes.
a nice big house. That's status. Well, to have a lot, well, It's something you have to think about.
Yes.
You walk in somewhere, it takes, a lot of
Yes.
time. But I do it. Well, I'm creating some kind of
Yes.
wealth there. Well, there's a girl, she thinks she has her lover in her hands. That's her. And
Yes.
here's another lover. He's driving right here. And at the very top is the lover she chose, and he will be with her for her whole life. This is also that, but it is all on the level of love and relationships.
Well, Sergei, a person might say, they might look at the picture, right? And again, it's hard to express, but you have so many details in this small picture. It is like you looked at every little cube of this painting. It is like you saw not just the picture, but every tiny detail. How does your brain work to see all of this? Do you see this yourself? How? Because this is serious. In English, it is called attention to detail. It is like being attentive to details.
Yes.
And how do you create this? Of course, there is love. From where? Well, when you do it yourself.
It is like a pleasure. It does not have a stop. You want more, and it is the same with work. If you are working,
I didn't want to be an artist. It just happened that way. And I wanted to go into business. I wanted to go here and there, and I kept quitting. But then, when I pull out a painting and it turns out even better, and then even better still, 5 years pass and it gets even better, and all of this becomes heavy.
Yes.
It brings you pleasure.
Understood.
Like drugs bring pleasure. It is the same with this one. If it does not bring you pleasure, you start losing a lot and then you quit.
And Sergei, if you had tell me something to say to a young person who doesn't believe in themselves, who wants to create something, what would you advise them? If you could just quickly tell them what they should do to find that center.
Well, to find yourself, you need to work hard in a specific direction. If you feel that you are doing something niche, you must keep doing it no matter what. Follow one path and you must never betray that path. You can't take a side road. You must stay on your own path for 10, 20, 30 years, and then it will come to you. That confidence will be very strong. And only then will you think, oh, how great. But if you start getting money right away, you won't be happy.
A wonderful experience. Thank you very much.